1901 to 1945, it's all around like till the end of Second World War. We used to consider it modern period and write down the major historical events. This modern period now. First is 1901. First event. Come to that. इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा आपके major events नहीं है, but yes जो हैं they are really very important for British literature, for any of the world literature. All these modern and postmodern events are very important. Okay, modern period is your 10th age in the complete 12 ages. This is the 10th age, and 11th one is postmodern age.
Yes, ma'am. And then contemporary.
Yes, 1945 to 1990 AD. And then come your 12th age, that is contemporary. There is no major events in your contemporary age because this is the running period. So major events are not here, and in contemporary age, the complete literature is world literature. It is not the British one. British के only 2-3 major writers हैं. बाकी इसके अंदर कुछ भी नहीं है. So that will be also be covered in your Nobel laureate and the Booker Prize winning list. I will cover in that. But contemporary में आपका ज़्यादा literature नहीं है और ना ही पूछा जाता है. They used to take writers till postmodern, और postmodern में भी आपके writers इसमें से कम world literature में से ज़्यादा आते हैं because these Britishers have given the recognition to many of the world literature writer like African American, Indian writers, Australian and Canadian writers. They have given recognition to them and they become the part of postmodern literature. But till modern literature, it is only British. In postmodern and contemporary, it is all world literature. So that you are doing already with sir. And please do tell me about your events of modern period. 1901, Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria died, and who came on throne? I have given you the whole list. Who came on throne?
Edward VII.
Yes, very good. George. It was George VI, I think, came on throne. After Victoria, George came. George or Edward? I am confused.
I'm Edward VII.
Edward came, yes, and then George, then Edward, then George, right?
Yes, ma'am.
It was Edward VII came on throne.
Yes.
Edward VII came on throne. After that, here come 1910. George V came on throne, and with that you have to write one more thing that is very major about it. That it was the end of Hanoverian. It was the end of Hanoverian dynasty, and George V came on throne. That was the beginning of which dynasty? Windsor. Okay, House of Windsor has started ruling here. Next event 1914. क्या हुआ था 1914 में?
World War I.
Yes, World War I started 1919. World War I ended, and Treaty of Versailles was made between England, France, and Germany. ठीक है? That was to stop Germany basically because they wanted Germany to be in control. It was expanding and was crossing the boundaries. मतलब crossing the boundaries is like it was expanding the boundaries. Austria, Romania, Switzerland was already in his control, and he wanted to expand his boundaries in Europe itself because it was a powerful country. So Treaty of Versailles was made, in which one condition is put in front of Germany, that you are not going to expand your boundaries anymore, and the factories as well. Now, next is 1927. Adolf Hitler came up with Nazism, and fascism is started in Italy by Mussolini. 1930. बताओ, what is the event at 1930?
French Revolution.
French Revolution कहाँ से आ गया बेटा? Great Depression. It was a great economic depression because all the colonies of England started revolting, and they started the non-corporation movement. So they stopped purchasing the goods coming from England. So it was a Great Depression. जितना भी ready-made product था in Manchester and other cities and factories of England, that all get damaged. 1932, Hitler came in power and made Nazi the German government. Second point, in the same year, Holocaust was started at high.
What happened in 1930?
Great Depression. Actually,
Means
like in India, Africa, all the colonies of Britain, they started the non-corporation movement for their independence. In that was on the ideology of Mahatma Gandhi. Rejected the goods made in England, because what the Britishers were doing, they were taking the raw material from the colonies, and that raw material were taken from the colonies to their own country. They used to prepare the goods, like they are taking cotton from India and preparing the shirts in Manchester, and then they were bringing back the shirts to India and selling them at high prices. So they were taking cotton for free because it's a colony, but selling the shirt on high prices on the name of quality and international product or something, import and export charges. So for that, Mahatma Gandhi and other leaders said ki why we are going to purchase the shirts from you when we are capable of making it in our own country. So he started Khadi movement and non-corporation movement. That non-corporation movement was adopted by many other colonies like Africa, especially. That was the biggest market. And those people also started giving up the product of England. That is, the slogan was there. क्या था? देसी अपनाओ विदेशी छोड़ो. उस टाइम पे नॉन कॉर्पोरेशन मूवमेंट जो था, उसमें आपका यही स्लोगन था. हिंदी में नॉन कॉर्पोरेशन मूवमेंट को क्या बोला था? स्वदेशी आंदोलन, है ना? That was Swadeshi Andolan was there, and in that revolution, Swadeshi revolution, they rejected all the goods prepared in England, and they were just accepting the
असहयोग आंदोलन था.
हाँ, असहयोग आंदोलन was नॉन कॉर्पोरेशन मूवमेंट, जिसमें वो प्रोडक्टिविटी और उन सब में उनको कर रहे थे. बट उसके अलावा साथ साथ में पैरेलली स्वदेशी आंदोलन था, जिसमें कंट्री के अंदर बनी हुई खादी और शुगर को यूज कर रहे थे, बट इंग्लैंड से आए हुए प्रोडक्ट्स को इन्होंने डिस्कार्ड कर दिया था. इवन महात्मा गांधी ने जो गांधी फैमिली को एक फेम दिलवाया था, दैट इज बाय इंदिरा गांधी, बिकॉज शी बर्न द सॉफ्ट टॉयज to show the participation in स्वदेशी आंदोलन. उन्होंने अपने वो खिलौने, जो इंग्लिश खिलौने थे, वो जाके जला दिए थे और अपनी कुछ एक आई थिंक कोई फ्रॉक जला दी थी कि मैं भी स्वदेशी आंदोलन में इन सब चीजों को नहीं यूज करूंगी. तो उन्होंने उनको बहुत फेम दिलवाया था कि सी दिस इज हाउ इवन द चिल्ड्रन ऑफ नेहरू फैमिली आर डूइंग दिस, आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग. So this is being done. Many countries, especially Africa and India, did that, and they were the biggest market of England. So when they rejected all the goods, so England में Manchester is the place where the cotton factories were established for the manufacturing of pants and shirts. But when the colonies rejected to purchase the material was there in the colonies, in the roads, in the streets, and even the sewages of Manchester. Manchester was completely filled with the cotton products, and there was no buyer. So ultimately, the government, English government, has to put the acids on the cotton production to decompose it, to dispose it, because it was, it could have spread the plague there in Manchester. So that was a period of great economic depression in England as well as the complete world, because that was the it was a wastage of a big amount of money, and main ruling country to England ही था. So the effect was on the whole world. Got it?
yes, madam.
बाकी सबको भी समझ में आ गया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now in 1932 Hitler basically 1930 से पहले ही उसने Holocaust start कर दिया था, but in 1932 it was started like a main movement. He started at a high rate. They were capturing the Jews and other breeds for Holocaust. 1939.
Ma'am,
Yes.
excuse me, what is the meaning of Holocaust? I mean, how would you, I don't get it.
Okay, just a minute. Holocaust का meaning होता है when a great massacre, when the burning of people, when the killing of people in a high amount at one place happen. It's like know about the partition of India Pakistan.
Yes, ma'am.
So what kind of massacre was there? So many lives were taken by both the parties.
Yes, ma'am.
People killed each other and it was approximate. Can you give me a approximate number how many people died during 1 year of partition? Just within 1 year of partition, that is 47 only, how many people died? Can you give me a just approximate number? Fast.
No, ma'am.
Just guess it. Give me a approximate number. Yes, anyone?
Now we're talking about that, that Indian Pakistan
Yes,
का जो
yes,
partition हो रहा था when they were moving
उस
towards
time.
other
Yes,
countries. Ma'am,
definitely.
it would be like
Hmm.
we cannot count them. There would be many people, I guess.
But it's still a particular approximate amount of number that many people must have died.
20 lakhs.
Oh God.
Yeah, it is approximate
Actually,
20 to 22 lakh people died. Okay, many were raped, many were eloped to Baluchistan, Kazakhstan and other
गदर
parts of
मूवी
country.
में मैम वो ट्रेन आती है वो
हाँ,
वाला
पूरी की
scene
पूरी ट्रेन ऐसे ही थी. Approximate 20 to 22 lakh people killed just in 1 year.
In the Ice Candy Man movie.
Yeah, in
show.
the Ice Candyman, in Gadar movie, you can watch many other movies. Pinjar movie is also there. Pinjar is very pathetic. If you will see,
Yes, ma'am.
you will
Pinjar
start,
is also
yeah,
there.
you will start hating people. Even in Milkha Singh, Bhag Milkha Bhag, maybe that is also, yeah,
Yes,
approximate
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
2 million, more than 2 million. Data is about 2 lakhs. That is 2 million, 20 lakhs, 22 lakhs people died. But in Holocaust, it was approximately 12 lakhs people died. My thesis is on Holocaust and
Ma'am,
works. Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
this was about Jewish and German people,
Jewish and
Then,
German people.
German,
Even
they were killing Jewish people. This thing, and it was
They-
one-sided event, right?
yeah, it was a one-sided one that was on the name of Nazism and fascism they were doing.
Yes.
So in Holocaust, basically Hitler targeted the people who were non-Christians and
Yes,
mixed
Jewish.
breed. So for Holocaust, I should tell you a few facts which will help you to understand the German literature when you will read it. It's like he targeted 5 communities.
Undesirable community.
Five communities were targeted. That is, the primary one is the Jews. Second is Gypsies.
Cripples.
हाँ,
Cripples.
ट्रिपल्स क्या? Mixed tribes. Triples क्या बेटा?
Cripples were also killed.
Cripples, physically and mentally challenged.
Yes, ma'am.
Challenged people. So he targeted these 5 communities. First was Jews. Why he targeted Jews? Because Nazi party needed money, and for that they knew that Jews are richest people because they are miser by nature. They are business class by nature. Another thing, they exist before Christianity. They are the people who have gold, money, statuses. So if you are taking the whole family and killing them, then the whole property will be seized by the government. So they targeted Jews on the primary thing. Second, because he was asked the motto that why you are doing it. So the motive which he told to the people is to create a pure Aryan race, which should be only Christian by religion. So he just wanted to do it. And the second motive which he said that is there is purgation of humanity. He said people are mixed breed, people are marrying out of community, people are marrying out of caste, race and tribe. So all these people should die. जो भी ये लव मैरिजेस कर रहे हैं, मतलब लव मैरिजेस इन सेंस की जो भी ये बाहर से आके बैठ गए हैं और उनके साथ शादियां कर रहे हैं, मिक्स ब्रीड्स हैं, चाहे वो किसी भी कंट्री से आए हुए हैं, बट मिक्स रिलीजन के लोग हैं, उन सबको टारगेट कर लिया था बिकॉज प्रॉपर्टी ही वाज टेकिंग, मनी ही वाज टेकिंग, एंड व्हाई ही डिड दैट? बिकॉज ही वाज प्लॉटिंग फॉर द सेकंड वर्ल्ड वॉर. The main motive was Second World War because in Treaty of Versailles, that was the very dangerous treaty and it was the reason behind the Second World War. It was the main reason of Second World War because this treaty was the one to stop Germany for the extension and to control its power. But obviously, if you are controlling someone too much in a handbag, it will blast one day. That is what Germany did. And Hitler was psychologically ill. He just wanted to see himself in power. He did that. And for that, he did a few things to get highlighted and to spread terror. जब तक वो टेरर नहीं फैलाएगा, जब तक वो हाईलाइट नहीं होगा, तब तक people will not recognize him and will not scare of him. That is what he has done. So he said, my motive is to take Christianity only in my country and to create a pure Aryan race, that is pure German. Aryans are Germans. Aryans means German. German race. That means कि I want a pure Aryan or European भी बोलते हैं इसको. Aryans are recognized as European. So that whose religion will be only Christianity. I will not allow any other religion to be a part of my country. So that is what he has said and he has done. And second is purgation of humanity. Purgation of humanity in sense कि all the mentally disabled person, physically disabled person, crippled people, like any kind of impurities will be there, or mixed breed, mixed tribe gypsies who doesn't have anything. They are like nomads type. They are doing something and then something, doesn't believe in any kind of religion. All were targeted, all were seized and were put into different types of concentration camps. That is what Holocaust is. तो कंसंट्रेशन कैंप क्या होते थे? इन्होंने बहुत बड़े बड़े ग्राउंड्स के अंदर गैस चैम्बर्स लगाए थे, फोर्स्ड लेबर कैंप्स थी, जहां पे ज्यूस को जिप्सीज को एक जगह पे रख के और वहां पे उनसे काम करवाया जाता था बहुत सारा, और उनको खाने को देते थे बहुत थोड़ा, तो जिससे कि वो चलते रहे, काम चलता रहे, और अगर उन्होंने कुछ भी ऐसा किया तो उनको टॉर्चर किया जाता था, काफी ज्यादा टॉर्चर किया जाता था. एंड लाइक जो बच्चे थे इनके ज्यूस के, who were under the age of 13-14, they all were taken to the scientific labs for medical experiments. उनके ऊपर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ मेडिसिन के, केमिकल्स के एक्सपेरिमेंट किए जाते थे, और उसके साइड इफेक्ट्स सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर कह रही हूँ, सॉरी, उसके साइड इफेक्ट 2010 तक देखे गए हैं कि जिन बच्चों के ऊपर एक्सपेरिमेंट किए गए थे और वो जिंदा बच गए थे, अगर उनकी शादियां हुई है तो उनकी बच्चों के अंदर भी वो डिस्क्रिपेंसीज या वो साइड इफेक्ट से वो बीमारियां बन गई थी. जैसे कि हम नागासाकी और इसमें जापान का कौन सा था, हिरोशिमा एंड नागासाकी के लोगों में वो प्रॉब्लम्स देखते हैं रेडिएशन की वजह से. सिमिलरली केमिकल्स की वजह से आज भी वहां के लोगों में ये इफेक्ट्स देखे जाते थे. इवन when I was researching on that, my research started in 2014 obviously, so at that time I was not in contact with anyone, any German, but afterwards in 15 and 16 I made friends with Romanians. तो मेरे अभी जर्मन रोमानियन काफी फ्रेंड्स हैं. व्हेन आई टॉक टू देम अबाउट दिस, दे एक्चुअली हेट टॉकिंग अबाउट होलोकॉस्ट एंड हिटलर. वो अपने आप को इन दोनों चीजों से रिलेट ही नहीं करना चाहते. दे आर ऑल अशेम्ड ऑफ इट. वो इसके बारे में बात नहीं करना चाहते, इसके बारे में दे डोंट वांट टू टॉक अबाउट इट. सो अगर आप हिटलर की बात करोगे कि हमें हिटलर पे कुछ रिसर्च करना है एंड कैन यू गिव अस सम डेटा, दे सेड कि दे विल सिंपली सेड वी आर नॉट अवेलेबल एंड ही डज नॉट बिलोंग टू आवर कंट्री. That is a point of shame for them. तो वो उनके बारे में बात नहीं करते. Maximum of them they don't talk about it. Do talk because they cannot run from the history and the reality. Otherwise, Germans after this shameful event, they actually does not belong to these events and they don't talk about it. They are very much reserved about such kind of issues. Now this is basically holocaust. holocaust के अंदर गैस चैम्बर, साइंटिफिक एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, फोर्स लेबर, अलग अलग तरीके से टॉर्चर करके उनको मार दिया जाता था. इवन क्या होता था कि जो कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप्स होते थे उसके अंदर एक दिन में इनका टारगेट होता था कि वी हैव टू किल ओनली 1000 people but the prisoners are 10,000. So they used to put the 1000 people in chambers. उनकी डेड बॉडीज आती थी. वो जो 10,000 है उनमें से किसी भी 1000, 2000, 5000 लोगों को बुलाते थे और कहते थे कि इन लोगों को ज्यूज हो, आप लोगों की ग्रेव तो होती नहीं है बट स्टिल यू हैव टू डिग द ग्रेव एंड द साइज ऑफ द ग्रेव इज, कैन यू बिलीव व्हाट इज द साइज ऑफ द ग्रेव? 1/3 1/3 feet. That is 1 feet longer and 3 feet broader. Only this is the piece of land they were all granted and they have to put the body into pieces to fit the person into that. उनको उन्हीं के फ्रेंड्स को, उन्हीं के साथ रहने वाले लोगों को, उनकी बॉडी को उन्हें उनसे कटवाया जाता था कि इसको काट के इसके अंदर फिट करो, इससे ज्यादा लैंड नहीं हमारे पास तुम्हें देने के लिए. So this is the kind of tortures they were all doing. वो डेली अपनी डेथ को फेस करते थे. That was really very pathetic. And क्या
हम इस पे बहुत सारी मूवीज ही बनी है,
इसके
लाइक
ऊपर काफी सारी.
डायरी ऑफ अ
Schindler's
यंग गर्ल, एनी फ्रैंक.
हाँ, Schindler's Ark is the famous one.
ओ गॉड, रोने हागत पे.
हाँ, इसमें काफी मूवीज है एंड आफ्टर सेकेंड वर्ल्ड वॉर के जो इफेक्ट्स है उसको देखना है तो आप विमेन इन बर्लिन देख सकते हो. दैट इज वेरी वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग प्लस पैथेटिक मूवी. It shows a very interesting
On the
story.
effects of World War. What was the name?
A Woman in Berlin. That was about the fall of Berlin Wall and occupation of Russia over Germany. It was a very beautiful movie. बहुत अच्छी movie.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have one question, please.
Yes.
Ma'am, sometimes or some minutes ago, you used adjective for Jewish people,
Yes.
and after that, you are describing the Holocaust and the predicament of such people.
Yes.
Do you think the adjective used by you, it is right? You used miser for Jewish people. Do you think it's
What?
the right adjective for
No. What
right
I
adjective
used,
for Jew people?
what kind
You
of
use miser, M-I-S-E-R, miser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I used the people. I used it. I used the miser and business class for these people because they were rich. So it is being said and it is being portrayed in literature in the same way. Like you can see the Shylock in Shakespeare. You can
Yeah,
see
definitely. Yeah.
Barbarous in Marlowe's Jew of Malta. That these people are a bit miser. They are cunning. They also have developed the hatred for the Christianity. So always Jews are taken for that. I haven't used the adjective, but it is being taken by the Christians that these people are of such kind. ठीक है, एक ना नॉर्म बन जाता है कि ये लोग ऐसे हैं. वो क्रिश्चियंस ने इनके लिए बनाया हुआ है और इसी ग्राउंड्स के ऊपर होलोकॉस्ट किया गया था. आई एम नॉट कॉलिंग एनीवन, आई एम जस्ट सेइंग व्हाट आर द एडजेक्टिव Christians are using for the Jews. ठीक है, अब देखो एक सिंपल सी बात है, छोटा सा भी कोई भी इशू हो जाता है इंडिया में तो हिंदू मुस्लिम्स के अंदर क्या होता है, we started calling each
Yes,
other
ma'am.
bad names, है ना? बट क्या रियली हम एक दूसरे को इसी तरीके से सोचते हैं? नहीं सोचते.
Not at all, ma'am.
एक साथ
No.
हम भी करते हैं, एक साथ एक जगह पे रहते हैं, फ्रेंड्स होते हैं हमारे क्लास के अंदर और सबके साथ आप रहते हो बट एक छोटे से प्रॉब्लम पे कहोगे नहीं ये लोग तो होते ऐसे. और सिमिलरली मुस्लिम्स स्टार्टेड सेइंग हिंदूज ऐसे होते, मुस्लिम्स ऐसे होते, बट एक्चुअली बोथ आर ह्यूमन, सब ऐसे ही होते हैं. बट एक प्रॉब्लम की वजह से आप एक दूसरे को कोई गलत एडजेक्टिव देने लगते हो. सिमिलरली इसी सेम प्रॉब्लम के अंदर ज्यूज एंड क्रिश्चियंस है हमेशा से. तो क्योंकि वो लोग ये मानते हैं क्रिश्चियंस की क्रूसाफिक्शन क्राइस्ट का ज्यूज ने करा था, इसलिए दे यूज्ड टू टेक देम एज देयर एनिमी एंड दे यूज सच काइंड ऑफ डेरोगेटरी टर्म्स एंड एडजेक्टिव्स फॉर देम.
Yes, ma'am. This is
समझे? इट्स नॉट आउट ऑफ एनिमिटी. यहाँ पे कोई एनिमिटी नहीं है. हिटलर का सिंपल पर्पस था, उसको प्रॉपर्टी चाहिए थी. एंड वी नो कि ज्यूज बहुत पुराने बिजनेसमैन है, इन लोगों के पास गोल्ड बहुत ज्यादा होता है. दैट इज व्हाई ही टारगेटेड देम. ठीक है, उसने माइजर क्यों बोला था उनको? बिकॉज ही सेड दे आर द टैक्स सेवर्स. इनको पता है टैक्स कैसे बचाते हैं. ये माइजर है, इन्होंने पैसा बहुत बचा रखा होगा, दैट आई कैन टेक. तो ये सारी टर्म्स हैं, क्योंकि मेरा रिसर्च टॉपिक ही यही था, इसलिए मैंने हिटलर, वहां के नाजीज्म और इन सब पर रिसर्च किया. तो आई नो कि व्हाट इज द मेंटालिटी ऑफ ओवर देयर. दैट इज व्हाई आई यूज, बट इट वाज नॉट माय पर्सनल ओपिनियन. डोंट गो फॉर इट. ओके.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I felt the same. Something is happening here.
हाँ, यहाँ पे भी होती है ये चीजें. तो देखो हर कंट्री के अंदर ये सारी चीजें हैं. बट यस, होलोकॉस्ट वाज अ रियली अ बिग एंड अ बैड मैसेकर व्हिच हैज हैपेंड. क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो डेथ हुई थी, द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस ऑफ इट वाज, अब इसके अगर हम कॉन्सिक्वेंसेस देखते हैं, बिकॉज इट अफेक्टेड फॉर द very longer period. Consequences were approximate 12 million people died. Approximate 12 million people died. Out of that, 11 million were only Jews and 1 million were mixed breed. ठीक है, बाकी जो ये 4 कैटेगरी है वो 1 million थे, but 11 million were only Jews who were dead. Fine, लिख लिया सबने? चले आगे. Can I continue?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So 1939 is a world war started, and then it was also the peak of Holocaust, because during the World War II, even Hitler didn't stop Holocaust. It was continued. The concentration camps were there. Then 1945,
World War II ended.
World War II ended. Second point in that, Wall of Berlin was broken by Russians. Russians are Red Army. German people were imprisoned by Russians, as he took all for Hitler and Holocaust. He actually took every German, matlab Russia. He means Russia took every German as a symbol of Holocaust and support of Hitler, and that is why he captured many of the Germans just randomly to Russia and the suburb area for as a forced labor. As a forced labor. अब यहाँ पे क्या हुआ कि Germans were always rich people. And along with that, many of the Germans and Jews, those who belong to Nazi party, already become rich by seizing the properties of Jews. Russians were Soviet people. They were communists, they were socialists, so they never saw such a money, they never saw such kind of artifices, they never saw such a big houses and richness which they found in Germany. So they started looting. The soldiers started seizing the seizing the products. Even they stolen the utensils of Germany. जब रशियंस ने जर्मनी को कैप्चर किया था, तो वहां के सोल्जर्स वहां के एंटीक और मेटेलिक बर्तन तक चुरा के ले गए, क्योंकि उन्होंने कभी ये चीजें देखी नहीं थी. रशियंस ने, they were using the different kind of things there, और उनको लगा ये तो गोल्ड का है, ये तो सिल्वर का है, ये तो ब्रॉन्ज का है, वो सारे के सारे चुरा चुरा के ले गए. So they were, or even they captured Germans also as a slave. So many of the Germans were now Christian Germans were forced into forced labor, as they were doing with the Jews. Hitler suicided. He committed suicide. Basically, suicide is not a word. He committed suicide. And what was the day? Anyone can tell me what was the day when Hitler suicided? Now you have his biographical book also. It was 22nd April 1945. Okay, when he suicided. 22nd April 1945. And I remember this date not because of my research, it was not a part of it, but I remember it because 23rd April is the death and birthday of Shakespeare, and 22nd is the death day of Hitler. So you can also remember like this. Now this is the end of your modern era's major events. After that, next point, 1955, all the concentration camps of Germany occupied by Russians and Russia were closed by UNO. UNO was formed in around 52, and all the concentration camps were ultimately closed. All the people who were there and as a forced labor were sent back to home. a few one event is being left, that is 1947, freedom of India. Next is after this 1948, establishment of apartheid government in South Africa. You must have all read about it. अगर सर ने अफ्रीका स्टार्ट किया है तो उन्होंने apartheid स्टार्ट किया होगा. So you must know what is apartheid government, and that has started in 1948, right?
Yes, ma'am.
वेरी गुड. अब जो नए बच्चे हैं उनको बता देती हूँ व्हाट इज अपार्थाइड. अपार्थाइड इज बेसिकली the national party which was ruling, which became the ruling party under the rules and regulation or in the governance of the Britishers, and these parties who came into the rule were snatching the right of their own people. ठीक है. क्या होता है अपार्थाइड गवर्नमेंट? अपार्थाइड गवर्नमेंट में इट वाज नेशनल पार्टी, नेशनल कांग्रेस पार्टी or National Party Congress of South Africa came into rule. It was a party of black people that came into the rule, but to take the favors of the white people, they were following all the instruction and were snatching the rights of their own black people. They were killing their own people to be into the good books of the white people. That is apartheid. Okay.
This is basically.
हाँ, ये तो सभी जगह था. इंडिया में भी इसी तरीके की पार्टी, ये कांग्रेस को इसीलिए बनाया गया था. अफ्रीका में भी कांग्रेस के नाम से ही था कि ये लोग हमारे लिए काम करेंगे, और इसीलिए रिपब्लिक बनाते थे. तो रिपब्लिक में क्या होता है, रूल उनका होता है और गवर्नमेंट आपकी होती है. ठीक है. तो सिमिलरली इन्होंने
Black people actually oppressed by the white government people, or you can say the people who are in government.
डेफिनेटली उनको किया गया था. तो वो तो इंडिया में भी हो रहा था ना. यहाँ पे कौन सा
Nelson Mandela, ma'am, first black president of.
हाँ, but he was not
1994.
but he was not the president of apartheid government. He was the president
Yes, ma'am.
of
He was the one who fought against it.
who fought against it. Yes, इस टाइम पे एंटी अपार्थाइड रेगुलेशंस चल रहे थे. और जितना लिटरेचर आप लोग पढ़ोगे 1948 के बाद का, जो शायद अगर 3 क्लासेस हुई है उसमें सर ने करवाया होगा, तो वो एंटी अपार्थाइड लिटरेचर ही है, जिसमें अमीरी बराका आपका आया होगा, जिसमें जेक्स मडा है, उसमें ओलिविया शिनर है. काफी सारे हैं आपके जो इसमें अपार्थाइड गवर्नमेंट के अंदर आते हैं, हु आर राइटिंग अगेंस्ट द अपार्थाइड गवर्नमेंट. ये सब इसी में आते हैं. दे ऑल आर वाइट, दे वर नॉट द ब्रेटन बैक है. ये सब आपके अपार्थाइड गवर्नमेंट के अगेंस्ट ही लिख रहे थे. दैट इज इन अफ्रीका. ओके. मैंने आपको कहा ना कि पोस्ट मॉडर्न और कॉन्टेम्पररी के जितने भी इवेंट्स होंगे, दैट आर ऑल अबाउट द वर्ल्ड. इट वाज नॉट ओनली रिलेटेड टू इंग्लैंड. ठीक है. तो ये आपके देन 1955 के अंदर ये सारे कॉन्सेंट्रेशन कैंप्स को बंद किया गया था. आफ्टर दैट जो आपके आएंगे, दैट इज 1965 इंडिया पॉक वॉर. उसमें ये इसलिए मेंशन कर रही हूँ बिकॉज इंडिया हैज टेकन अ बिग फाइनेंशियल हेल्प फ्रॉम दीज यूरोपियन कंट्रीज. देन इंडियन 1971-72 कौन सा वॉर हुआ था? चाइना वॉर हुआ था ना. प्लीज माइक म्यूट कीजिए. इंडिया, चाइना एंड पाकिस्तान दोनों वॉर्स इस टाइम पे हुए थे, 71 and 72. Then afterward 1982 Canada got independence and started ruling with its own constitution. अपने खुद के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से रूल करना स्टार्ट कर दिया था कनाडा ने भी. अभी तक इट वाज अ रिपब्लिक ऑफ इंग्लैंड, बट 82 में इट वाज फ्रीड. एंड यहाँ पे दूसरा पॉइंट आएगा, मैनी अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज वर आल्सो फ्रीड बाय यूएनओ. यूएनओ ने बोला था जितनी भी कंट्रीज ऑक्यूपाइड हैं या कॉलोनीज हैं उन सबको फ्री कर दिया जाए. नाउ देयर विल बी नो कॉलोनी. ओके. नेक्स्ट 1984. कैन यू टेल मी द मेजर इवेंट? 1984, व्हाट वाज द मेजर इवेंट?
Actually, ma'am, it was the time of Blue Star Operation.
Yes. Yes.
Blue Star Operation, when Indira Gandhi got command to Indian Army to.
And she was assassinated too. Yes.
Yes.
ब्लू स्टार ऑपरेशन. सेकेंड यहाँ पर आ जाएगा इन इंडिया, इंदिरा गांधी was assassinated और क्या हुआ था? Indira Gandhi was also assassinated. Second point, Canada started visa formalities. इससे पहले किसी भी ब्रिटिश कॉलोनीज पे Canada was not allowed to put visa. But in 1984, Canada started the visa provisions that if you have to take an entry in Canada, you have to show the visa. There are no much events are not here. So let it be, and let's start with that because the countries started giving the recognition to each other. Commonwealth Games have started in 1987. That is the last point of issue, right? 1987, Commonwealth established.
Ma'am,
Yes.
1994 में the apartheid system was abolished basically, and this African president जो बना है Mr. Mandela.
हाँ, वो 1994 हाँ,
में.
yes.
So will it be coming in this category also? This one?
Yeah, we can
Because you said this, many African countries were freed also by UNO in that.
हाँ.
But in 1994, that apartheid system was abolished, and then only this country got
वो
freed.
केवल साउथ अफ्रीका में हुआ था abolish,
हाँ,
क्योंकि
तो
वहीं
ना.
पे था, तो वो
हाँ.
वहां पे abolish किया गया था, क्योंकि बहुत सारी कंट्रीज क्या था कि फ्री तो सारी कंट्रीज काटी गई थी. मोजाम्बिया वगैरह जो कि लड़ी नहीं रही थी फ्रीडम के लिए, उसको भी बाय डिफॉल्ट फ्री कर दिया गया था 84 के अंदर, हाँ 82 के अंदर. बट दे वर बिकम द रिपब्लिक. फ्रीडम दे दी गई थी बट रिपब्लिक बना दिया गया था, समझ गए? दैट इज आल्सो फ्रीडम ना. तो 1994 के अंदर व्हेन द अपार्थाइड गवर्नमेंट वाज अबॉलिश्ड, तब जब नेल्सन मंडेला आए थे तो उन्होंने कहा था कि आई एम नॉट इन सपोर्ट ऑफ द रिपब्लिक, रिपब्लिक इज अपार्थाइड, सो अबॉलिश दैट आल्सो. तो उन्होंने सारे रिपब्लिक्स को भी खत्म कर दिया. ठीक है, हाँ. नाउ कॉमनवेल्थ एस्टैब्लिश्ड बाय इंग्लैंड. कॉमनवेल्थ अवार्ड यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं आपके. अच्छा, 1969 से पुलित्जर अवार्ड स्टार्ट होते हैं, वो भी ध्यान रखना. 87 से आपके कॉमनवेल्थ स्टार्ट होते हैं, ठीक है. और बुकर प्राइज
1969 से बुकर प्राइज.
हाँ, 67.
1969.
मैम लिखवा दीजिए.
एक सेकेंड. 1967, 65 के बाद यहाँ लिख लो 1967 बुकर प्राइज स्टार्टेड. ऐसे तो मैंने नोबेल प्राइज का नहीं लिखवाया, दैट इज स्टार्टेड इन 1901. देन 1969 पुलित्जर प्राइज स्टार्टेड, ठीक है. और 1901 नोबेल प्राइज. दिस इज योर कंप्लीट हिस्ट्री टिल कॉन्टेम्प्ररी, क्योंकि उसके बाद के जितने भी मेजर इवेंट्स हैं दे आर नॉट अफेक्टिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ लिटरेचर, so we are not going to take them. बस आप 1994 का ये लिख सकते हो that नेल्सन मंडेला came in rule. 1994 apartheid government was abolished and Nelson Mandela became the first president of free South Africa. Okay, got it? So this was basically your complete history which we have done today.